hatred of immigrants, contempt for the truth, greed, and the abuse of power. We are fighting those same evils today. And we need to be clear, shamelessness is not and will never be a superpower. It is the mark of a villain. Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. Almost half of America at this moment believes there is a sinister deep state diabolically plotting to what? Give them health care? We in America are misinformed. Reality shows have warped our idea of what a hero is, or what the truth is. So tonight, I'd like to dedicate this award to those who remind us of our virtues, who remind us of the truth.
I'm independent. Freedom of speech. That's all good, right? I don't really, as far as what Jim Carrey said right there, he can say whatever he wants, There we go. Using my camera for reflection. But, Trump's not kidnapping kids and stuff, so if somebody's here illegally, they broke the law. It's criminal, We can't go to Canada or Mexico, get a visa to go places. If you go there for work, you can get it 6 months. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere else, but I'm going to Texas. Any girl and I are. But I'm independent, But, Jim Carrey's talking in front of all of Hollywood. I say boycott Hollywood because, I used to think that he was cool, but I like Trump. Trump he's draining the swamp. People don't like it because they like corruption. I'm here in Corning, and there's a lot of illegals here, that fly the Mexican flags and stuff like that drive nice vehicles that, whatever. It's just disgusting. Honestly, I am independent, so I don't, I like what Vanilla Ice said, you're a puppet on both sides. I believe that both sides are corrupt and, we're never gonna, agree. So you agree to disagree. But I think Trump, honestly, is doing a great job because, if you're here breaking the law, entering a country illegally, you broke the law. You're a criminal anyways. So everybody that's here illegally, who's given the chance to self-deport. And if you don't, they'll finally get you because they're just going to keep on going. And I don't think it's right for American citizens, especially military, to be on the streets. I really don't. So, basically, that's my opinion. And I'm a contractor that has to pay $400 to deactivate my contractor's license again. But I'm just going to let it go because Corning is full of illegals. They pack 8 to 12 in all these motels that are disgusting. And these, the farm owners, one of the guys hides his workers. It's just wrong. So, Jim Carrey can say that because, he's got a lot of money, hopefully he wasn't part of Hollywood, The thing is, people sell their souls to get where they are. And, there's always those skeletons in the closet. I don't have to worry about that because, I have my honey grow beautiful soul and I'll never sell my soul. And believe me, I've lost a lot, and I was put on the wrong meds, and it almost ended me. So, by fuck you, Big Pharma. And I'm just trying to help out others, without, I don't make any money on this, People that have money can say whatever they want, they can hide behind it. And I was really hoping that Jim Carrey didn't say this in front of a bunch of pedophiles, Hollywood. So, I say boycott Hollywood because I don't care to watch anything they make anymore. And if I find out anybody is like that, I just pretty much assume that all of them are, except for Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson. And I don't know, maybe some other people too. But a list is not, it's a very short list, very small list. But yeah, I mean, is Trump perfect? No. Do I like everything he does? No. But I think we should get every illegal out, because it's not right to have Americans on the streets. You know, it's not right. So Honey Girl and I, we have to go to Willows, and it's $100 a night, sometimes more. And I'm running out of money. So the thing is, I'm trying to get back to work, trying to have a physical address. And it's just, you know, it's just turning into a third world country. That's what it is, because the previous administration, you know, all the ones that let everybody in. So, hey, be like water, our friends.